Hi everyone, Queen Beryl here, Queen of the Dark Kingdom, and some of you folks might be asking me, why did I hate Sailor Moon for? Why did I start a war with Sailor Moon? Now, now in the book, in the, now in the books, in the live show, in the song plays, which were many, and in the drawing show, I hated Sailor Moon because since I had fallen in love with ATHELING and ENDYMION, which Deke might know. You might know him from his RAE name and Deke name, ATHELING Darien. But ATHELING Darien was not in love with me. He was in love with ATHELING Serenity, also known as Deke as ATHELING Serena. And I did not know how to handle not getting that love back from ATHELING and ENDYMION, or Darien, or whatever you want to call him. And at the time, I was a witch in the Earth Kingdom. Now, I know a lot of folks might think that I started out being an evil witch, but the truth is I was not an evil witch in the beginning. Not until I was heartbroken to know that ATHELING Darien, or ENDYMION, or whatever you want to call him, was not in love with me the same way I thought I was in love with him. So, my ex-husband, ATHELING Val, which you might know him from the Mike Keeper's world, and I had a daughter named Rita. Now, to make a long saga short, I somehow had gotten taken over by by Queen Metalia. Hold on, I gotta go somewhere else to tell this saga, tell this tale. Oh, need be able to do this film over again. Oh, alright. And I have been taken over by Queen Metalia. We'll say it was Dark Spectre. And Dark Spectre told me that I could lord over the world as long as I defeated my foes. And then I had put a spell on Jadeite, Nephrite, Zoisite, Milikite, Goldar, Scorpina, Rita, and Zed. And I made everyone on Earth believe that ATHELING and ENDYMION and that Zordon, Queen Serenity, ATHELING and ENDYMION, their daughter, ATHELING Serenity, could not be trusted anymore. And that the folks of the moon had betrayed the folks of the earth. Now, I was filled with hatred for Queen Serenity, Zordon, their daughter, ATHELING Serenity, ATHELING and ENDYMION. And this was why I hated Sailor Moon, or ATHELING Serenity, or Serena, whatever you want to call her, so much. Now, in Deke, they only made it out that I was someone that wanted to take over the earth. You know, that's how they made me out to be in Deke, that I didn't have no kinship with anyone, and that I just wanted to take over the earth. That was Deke's answer for it. In the Viz world, it was that I hated that ATHELING and ENDYMION had chose to be in love with ATHELING Serenity, and I couldn't handle that. And Queen Metalia played up on my hatred and my anger, and that was their take on it. It is also the same take of it on PGSM, the live Farseer show take of Sailor Moon that ran from 2003 YL to 2004 YL. It was the other takes on all the Sailor Moon song plays, and plays that have been going on since what? I'm going to say since for a long time and still going on to this day. Now, Renaissance Atlantic Entertainment or New Birth Great Sea Glee's take on me would have been that I wanted to take over all the worlds, and to take over the Milky Way Starway. I had to take all their might of their might, the hearse of might, to each one of the worlds had. And that I didn't have it from the moon, which we all know the moon's not a world, it's a stone, and the earth. And on that one, I had a starship, believe it or not. So we know how fun that went. But after Sailor Moon, you know, and Young Queen Serenity, ATHELING Serenity, ATHELING Serena, whatever you want to know her by, healed me of that hatred that I had. I am no longer hate Sailor Moon anymore. I no longer, you know, I can deal with that now. You know, I no longer guilt or shame Sailor Moon or ATHELING Serenity or Young Queen Serenity or Serena, whatever you want to call her, for, you know, falling in love with ATHELING Endymion or ATHELING Darien or King Endymion or Tuxedo Mask or Darien, whatever you want to call them. So hopefully all you folks understand why I hated Sailor Moon so much at that time. And some of you folks are going to say, why did I go from filming in the sun to filming there? Because the way I was sitting on the side, and that would have been very awkward for me, you know, to be, you know, shifting on my side while I was filming this film. So, alright everyone, hope you like this film, and tell me what you think about me. Was my hatred towards Sailor Moon, you know, in Tuxedo Mask, you know, Serena, Darien, whatever, ATHELING Serenity, ATHELING Endymion, was it needed, or was it wrong? Goodbye.